Suze Orman, The Ultimate Retirement Guide for 50 Plus, Winning Strategies to Make Your Money Last a Lifetime. Embarking on the journey of retirement can be both exciting and daunting, especially in today's world. With the ever-growing complexity of financial decisions, The Ultimate Retirement Guide for 50 Plus by Suze Orman aims to help you navigate through these challenges with confidence. The book summary dives deep into topics such as retirement savings plans, dealing with financially dependent children, managing expenses, and the importance of wills and trusts. Get ready to explore essential strategies and tips that will enable you to make your hard-earned money last a lifetime.
Navigating retirement in today's landscape. Retirement planning has become increasingly complex and less straightforward in recent times, with many American retirees funding their retirement through either a 401k or a Roth IRA. However, it's crucial to determine the amount you can withdraw to avoid running out of funds later in life. In addition to low interest rates and stock market volatility, the future is filled with uncertainties. The good news is that with proper information, you can feel confident about preparing for a financially stable retirement. Retiring with financial security. Setting ground rules for financially dependent children to secure your retirement. Retiring comfortably involves using your head, not your heart. However, this becomes harder when you have children to provide for. The shift in parent-child relationships makes it common for 20 and 30-somethings to still live with their parents. While it's not a bad move to allow them time to save and avoid debt, enabling your children to become financially dependent can jeopardize your retirement. Setting clear boundaries for your adult children to achieve financial independence is crucial. To guarantee your financial security, you need to follow some ground rules. Primarily, adult children living with you should pay rent. Second, offer conditional financial support rather than covering their costs for living independently. Lastly, avoid co-signing their loans. Retirement planning is all about avoiding risks, even if you trust your children. Retiring with financially dependent children may seem like the right decision at the time, but it can hurt both parties in the long run. Starting early with boundaries can ensure that you and your children achieve financial independence at key moments in life. Smart car decisions. Making smart decisions about the car you drive can lead to significant savings to boost your retirement package. Saving for retirement is crucial, however, many people struggle to come up with the money they'll need later on. Cutting back on expenses today, such as reducing spending by $500 to $1,000 a month, is an easy way to ensure that every dollar you save now is a dollar you won't need to generate during your retirement, reducing your retirement overhead. The one expense you can't eliminate entirely, but that you could drastically reduce, according to the author, is your car. When looking to purchase a car, the author advises following one general rule of thumb: don't commit to a loan you can't pay down within 3 years. Paying off a loan within 36 months means that one will spend more each month than if they took a more extended loan, but in the long run, they will spend less. The faster the debt on this asset, which depreciates over time, is wiped out, the less one will pay in overall interest. Another way to reduce costs is to opt for buying a couple of years old car, certified pre-owned, CPO, deals that have been inspected and come with an extended warranty. CPO cars can cost up to 40% less than the same brand new models, saving significant amounts of cash for your retirement. Lastly, one should aim to drive their car for at least 10 years rather than trading in every 3 or 4 years. By doing this, one can maximize the number of years in which they aren't servicing debts but funneling their money into retirement savings. After all, making smart decisions about the car you drive can lead to significant savings to boost your retirement package. The benefits of downsizing. Many retirees are steadfast in their desire to age in place and continue living in their homes, but downsizing to a smaller home or apartment could be a smarter financial move. By reducing housing costs, retirees can turbocharge their retirement savings by putting more money into their savings accounts, paying off debts earlier, or delaying claiming Social Security benefits. Moving to a cheaper home or apartment may seem daunting at first, but it offers the peace of mind that comes from not having to worry about money. In addition to maintaining independence, downsizing also allows retirees to create new memories and traditions. By providing practical examples, this book highlights the financial and emotional benefits of downsizing, encouraging retirees to embrace this new proposition. Investing with patience. When you retire, your investment portfolio keeps working, and bear markets are a natural part of the process. It is essential to resist the temptation to sell your stocks when they take a nosedive, as patience pays off in turbulent markets. However, you need an emergency fund to cover your expenses during bear markets to avoid selling. If you hit a bear market in the early years of your retirement and withdraw from a weakened portfolio, it may not last as long as you need it to. Selling stocks once they have fallen is not a viable solution, and it makes it harder to re-enter the market when things improve later on. Instead, staying invested and giving your portfolio time to recover, which typically takes around 2 years, is the best strategy. Therefore, it is crucial to create an emergency fund that covers your living expenses for at least 24 months before you retire. Despite all the bear markets that have occurred since 1970, an S&P 500 index fund invested in the early 1980s was worth $30,000 in late 2019, showing that it is a good idea to weather bear markets. Plan for a long retirement. If you're in good health in your 60s, assume you'll live into your 90s. When planning for retirement, account for inflation and plan as if you'll live to 95. Research shows that people struggle to connect with their future selves, potentially leading to financial hardship in old age. Stocks have historically outperformed inflation, making them a good retirement investment. While stock market investments carry risks, investment in a guaranteed income can provide security. Retirement planning made easy. Longevity statistics suggest that you should plan for a multi-decade retirement, taking inflation into account. Stocks offer a higher chance of generating inflation-beating gains, however, bear markets can cause sudden falls in the value of your stocks. One option for security is an income annuity, which provides a guaranteed income offsetting the demands of investing in the stock market. An income annuity is a personal pension you create for yourself, offering a fixed monthly income by paying a lump sum amount to the insurance company. This buffer gives retirees the confidence to leave a chunk of their savings in the stock market and generate inflation-busting yields. Prepare for the inevitable. Learn why creating a will and a living revocable trust are vital to protect your loved ones from heartache and financial mess. The future is unpredictable, and the best we can do is prepare for the inevitable. This includes planning for illness and death, as they will undoubtedly happen. Taking action now can safeguard your loved ones from heartache and a financial mess. The first step is getting your documents in order. 2 vital documents that can protect you and those you love are a will and a living revocable trust. A will specifies who you want to inherit your valuables, but it shouldn't distribute large assets such as savings and property. A will alone can be time-consuming and expensive because it requires court approval before your assets can be passed on to heirs. Creating a living revocable trust is the better option, as it is a legal document that creates a trust to which you transfer the title of ownership of your assets. You'll typically want to include real estate and bank and investment accounts. A trust eliminates the need for a judge's approval to distribute assets, thus avoiding court fees and saving time. A living revocable trust also serves another purpose that a will cannot. You can name trustees to manage assets, including you, your spouse, and a successor trustee. The successor trustee can handle the trust's management if you're unable to do so due to Alzheimer's, dementia, or another disease. This ensures your money can be used to look after you even if you're incapacitated. In summary, preparing for illness and death may be difficult but necessary. By creating a will and a living revocable trust, you can protect your loved one's future from heartache and a financial mess.
Retirement is a significant milestone, and Suze Orman's The Ultimate Retirement Guide for 50+ equips you with winning strategies to ensure your financial security during this phase. By understanding key concepts like the differences between 401k and Roth IRA, tackling downsizing, wise investments, and dealing with adult children, you can pave a comfortable path during your golden years. Emphasizing the importance of a long-term perspective and an actionable plan, the book guides readers through the creation of wills and living revocable trusts to ensure a safe and robust financial future for themselves and their loved ones. Allow yourself to confidently embrace this new chapter armed with valuable insights and actionable steps.